In 1949, post-war years, New York City art Life magazine introduced Jackson Pollock. Life magazine described Pollock's art as half-doodle and partly serious form of artwork. They first referred to his artwork as baked macaroni and a mass of tangled hair. However, responses turned positive in November 1949 at the Betty Parson Gallery, and the work was then praised as tightly woven webs of paint in a myriad of tiny climaxes of paint and color. This positive outlook on Pollock's work became the catalyst of love for abstract expressionist artwork. Wildness in the artwork was being seen as a form of freedom, and in 1950, Pollock's stardom continued when the Museum of Modern Art purchased a significant drip painting. In 1951, he began creating black and white paintings, where he turned to a figurative mode of artistic renderings. In the 30s and 40s, influenced by his teacher, Thomas Hart, he began creating Mexican and American regionalist-style murals. By 1953, Pollock turned to alcohol, and his work dwindled with his lack of drive. In 1956, he drove himself into a tree, killing himself. Some people believe this accident to be intentional. Pollock was seen by battling between abstract and figurative art. Pollock's drip paintings are now perceived as hallucinated literalness, which creates a counter-illusion of light alone. This gives the viewer a sense of destruction, and due to the relooping line work, prevents the viewer from finding formation and a focal point. This denies the viewer from creating a distinction between line and color. This also opened up a discussion that Pollock's abstraction didn't manifest from geometry, but perhaps indecisiveness. Now 2 different readings could be made, the artwork derived from structure or personal nature. Many linked Pollock's alcoholism and death to his indecisive drip paintings. T.J. Clark, an art historian, believed Pollock strived to abstraction derived from a sense that figurations that were representational cliches. Clark claimed Pollock's renumbering of his paintings came from a desire to achieve wholeness. Clark viewed Pollock's artwork as Pollock's reaction and reacting violently towards the canvas. Clark said, Pollock's art has failure always built into it, and an ability to continue falters when he is no longer able to imagine an outside to the figuration. Robert Morris, another artist, argued that in the 60s, Pollock had given his work over to gravity and thus created an anti-form.